Okay, stop what you are doing right now. Whether you are scrolling, gaming, or just chilling, trust me, you're gonna want to hear this. Rockstar just dropped something huge. I'm talking about the GTA 6 trailer one. But wait, it's not the one you have been rewatching on YouTube for the past year. Nope, this is something entirely new, something better. It's a high quality re release on Chinese platform Bilibili, and it's packed with details we didn't even notice before. I'm talking about skin tones that look so real you will do double take, water effects that will make you want to jump into the screen, and buildings so sharp and detailed they feel like they have been plugged straight out of real life. And let's not forget the skies, the sun rays, the planes, and even the birds. It's insane. Today we are going frame by frame, detail by detail, breaking down all 9 major upgrades in this new trailer. And let me tell you, this is more than just a re-upload, it's a glimpse into future of gaming. So grab a snack, sit back and get ready because this is going to blow your mind. Alright, before we dive into the details, let's address the question on everyone's mind. Why is Rockstar re-releasing a trailer they dropped over a year ago? Is this just a random move or is there something more to it? Well, here is my take. The original trailer one, which came out on YouTube, was already groundbreaking. It gave us our first taste of GTA 6, and honestly, people went wild for it. I mean, we were all breaking down every frame, zooming in on characters, analyzing the lightings. If you didn't do that, were you even a fan? But as good as the trailer was, it was not perfect. YouTube has some limitations, compression, bitrate issues, all the technical stuff. While it looked amazing, we were not seeing it in a full glory. Fast forward to now, and Rockstar has released this trailer on Bilibili. And let me tell you, the difference is night and day. This is not just about higher resolution, it's about seeing the game the way it was meant to be seen. And why Bilibili, you ask? Well, Rockstar might be trying to expand their reach in the Chinese market, which is huge for gaming. Or maybe they wanted to give us something special while we wait for more updates. Either way, I'm not complaining. Now, let's dive into first big upgrade, skin tones and textures. And oh my gosh, where do I even start? In the original trailer, the characters looked great. Don't get me wrong. Rockstar has always been at the top of their game when it comes to making NPCs looks realistic. But in this new version, it's like they have unlocked a new level of detail. You can see everything. Pores, freckles, blemishes, even pimples. Yeah, you heard me right, pimples. Who would have thought we would excited about pimples in a video game? And it's not just about main characters who get this treatment. Every single NPC looks like a real person. You know, when you are walking down a crowded streets in real life and you catch yourself wondering about the people around you, their stories, their lives. That's what this feels like. Each NPC looks like they belong in the world, like they are living, breathing individuals with their own backstories. It's immersive on level I have seen never before. Honestly, it's a little unsettling in the best possible way. Alright, let's zoom out and talk about one of my favorite parts of GTA game. Rockstar has always been known for creating worlds that feel alive. Think about Liberty City, Los Santos. These places were not just maps, they were characters in their own right. But let's compare, shall we? In the original trailer, the city looked so good. I mean, we were hyped about it back then, right? But looking back now, there is one thing it lacked: depth. In Bilibili version, the depth is unmistakable. The buildings look sharper, the contrast is so much better, and the density of the city is unreal. Let me break that down. Imagine standing on a top of skyscraper. In most games, you would look out at the skyline and everything in the distance would blur together into a hazy blob. Not here. In this trailer, you can actually see individual windows, intricate details on the rooftops, and even the shadows cast by nearby structures. You feel weight of the city. Every building feels unique, like it has its own purpose and history. And it's not just about the buildings themselves. The way the light interacts with them is pure magic. The sun hits the glass, creating these stunning reflections that make the city feel alive. You can tell this is not just a static backdrop, it's a living, breathing environment. And let's not forget the little things. Did you notice the graffiti on some of the walls? Or the subtle wear and tear on the buildings. It's like Rockstar wants you to feel the age and personality of the city. This is not just a place to drive through, it's a world to get lost in. Now, let's talk about density. In the Bilibili trailer, you can actually see how closely packed everything is. This is not a city with huge empty spaces. It's bustling, it's vibrant and full of life. And I guarantee you, when the game comes out, you will be able to go inside some of these buildings. I think most of the buildings, exploring the interiors and find hidden secrets. That's what Rockstar does best. They make you feel like every corner of the map has something to discover. Let's talk about the water. And before you roll your eyes, hear me out because this is not just any water. It's Rockstar's physics water. In the original trailer, the ocean already looked impressive. The waves moved realistically, the reflections were nice, and it definitely added to the atmosphere. But this new version, it's like they took everything good about the original and turned it up to 11. The water is so detailed, it feels like the character in its own right. First of all, the color saturation is incredible. The blues of the ocean are rich and vibrant, but not in an over the top, cartoonist way. It feels natural, like something you would see in real life. And then there's the way the sunlight interact with the surface. You can see the sunlight reflecting and refracting, creating this dynamic, ever-changing pattern. It's mesmerizing. You could pause the trailer at any point, take the screenshot of the ocean, and it would look like a photo from National Geographic. No joke. But it's not just about how it looks, it's about how it moves. The waves in this trailer are alive. They don't just roll in a repetitive pattern. They interact with the environment around them. You can see the foam as they crash against the shore, the way they ripple and shift depending on the wind. It's not just a texture slapped onto a flat surface, it's an entire system. Imagine taking a boat out into the open ocean in this game. You're cruising along, the waves are rocking your boat, the sun is settling in the distance. The water is so realistic, you almost forgot you are playing a game. That's the kind of immersion we are talking about here. And let me tell you, it's not just the ocean. The rivers, the lakes, and even the puddles on the streets are going to benefit from this level of detail that feels alive whether you are standing on the shore or swimming in the depths. I would not be surprised if this becomes the new standard of water in video games. It's that good. Alright, let's talk about something you probably didn't expect to hear in GTA 6 breakdown. Hair, yes, hair. Because let me tell you, in this new trailer, even the hair is mind blowing. And I know what you are thinking. It's just hair. How big of a deal can it be? But trust me, once you see it, you can't unseen it. In the original trailer, the hair looked fine, nothing groundbreaking, but it got the job done. But in the Bilibili version, oh man, it's a game changer. You can see individual strands, and it's not just about how sharp it looks, it's about how it behaves. The way it moves, the way it interacts with light, it's so realistic, it's almost unsettling. Take a character like Kai, for example, in the original trailer, hair looked so good, but in this new version, you can see the texture, the density, and even the way it flows in the wind. It's like Rockstar said, if you are going to do this, we are going to do it right, and they did it. And it's not just the main characters, even the background NPCs have the level of detail. You are walking down the street, you can actually see how the individual strands of hair are tied back. It's that level of detail. And the crazy part, this is just the trailer. Imagine what it's going to look like in the actual game. With dynamic weather, wind, and all the other environmental factors at play, it's going to be unreal. Now let's talk to the skies because the clouds in this trailer, they are next level. And I know what you are thinking. Clouds, really? You hyped about clouds? Yes, I am. As you will, you can see the depth in the clouds, the way they move and shift with the wind. And then there's the lighting. Oh my gosh, the lighting. The way the sunlight filters through the clouds, creating these stunning rays that cascade down to the ground. It's a pure art. This is not just a sky, it's an atmosphere. It sets the mood, the tone, the whole vibe of the game. And let's not forget the other elements in the sky, the planes, the helicopters, even the birds. They are insanely detailed. You can see the rivets on the planes, the shine of the metal, and even the subtle movement of the bird wings. It's a level of realism that makes you stop and appreciate the beauty of the world Rockstar has created. And honestly, I could spend hours just flying around, watching the clouds and soaking it all in. Alright, so we have talked about the insane level of detail in this new trailer, the skin textures, the buildings, the water, the skies, but let's zoom out for a second and ask the big question. What does all of this mean for GTA 6? Because if Rockstar is putting this much effort into a trailer, just imagine what the actual game is going to be like. Rockstar has always been about creating worlds that feel alive, but with this level of detail, they are taking it to a whole new level. Alright, we have covered a lot today, from the skin textures to the water effects to the jaw-dropping details in the city and skies. This new trailer has given us so much to be excited about. But now I want to hear from you. What detail blew you away the most? Was it Kai's face, the insane realism of water, the density of the buildings, or maybe it was something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you are most hyped about. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications. We are just scratching the surface here with Rockstar being Rockstar. And you know, there is more to come. And trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single update. Alright, that's it for me today. Stay hyped, keep gaming. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.